As Jesus stood before the gathered crowd, his voice carried over the hills with clarity and authority. The people had followed him for days, drawn not just by his miracles, but by the wisdom in his words. And now, as he looked upon them, he shared a lesson that would echo through generations. "Listen and understand," he began. "Everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house upon a rock. The rains came, the waters rose, and fierce winds beat against that house. Yet it stood firm, unshaken, for its foundation was strong, anchored in the rock." A hush fell over the crowd as they took in his words. Many nodded, picturing the sturdy house, safe from the storms of life. But then, Jesus' tone shifted, carrying a weight of warning. "But those who hear my words and do not follow them," he continued, "are like a foolish man who built his house on sand. When the rain poured down, when the floods raged, and the winds howled against it, the house collapsed in a mighty crash, reduced to ruin." The people listened, spellbound. They had seen houses fall in storms before. They knew the devastation that came when a foundation was weak. And now, Jesus had made it clear. This was not just about houses. It was about life itself. When he finished speaking, silence hung in the air. The weight of his words was undeniable. The crowd was amazed, not only by what he said, but by how he said it. He did not speak like the teachers of the law, who repeated traditions and quoted others. No, he spoke with authority, as one who truly understood the foundations of life, as one whose words were truth itself. And the message was clear. Life will bring storms, hardships will come, the rains will fall, the floods will rise, and the winds will blow. But those who build their lives upon the firm foundation of God's truth, those who live by his word, will stand strong. For the strength of a life is not found in its outward appearance, but in the foundation on which it is built. And only those who stand upon the rock of Christ will endure. Because in the end, what matters is not how quickly you build, how impressive things may look, or how much success you seem to have. What matters is whether it lasts. A life built on shifting sand may seem fine for a while, but when trials come, it crumbles. Only a life built on a solid foundation, on something eternal rather than temporary, will withstand the test of time. So choose wisely. Build your life on truth, on faith, on the unshakable rock of Christ. Because when the storms of life come, only those who stand on solid ground will remain standing.